Children, you have noticed the happiness of the boy in the story How Far is the River when he was on the lap of nature. Haven't you, children? Of course, nature makes everyone happy. Here is a poem on nature's plenty The Echoing Green by William Blake. It paints a beautiful picture of nature. The poet has skillfully divided the poem into three 10-line stanzas representing morning, afternoon, and evening. At first, let's learn about William Blake. William Blake is an English poet and painter. His works include Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience. The poem The Echoing Green appears in his Songs of Innocence. Let's learn the poem. Listen and enjoy it, children. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bells' cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. See, children, the poet says that the sun rises and makes the skies happy. That is, children, when the sun arises, light spreads across the sky, making it look beautiful and fresh. And then he says that the merry bells ring to welcome the spring. Here, the merry bells probably refer to the church bells which ring in the morning. And they are merry. What is merry? Happy. Because they welcome the beautiful morning of spring. Why they are merry? They are merry because they welcome the beautiful morning of spring. Then the poet says that the skylark and thrush and the birds of the bush sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound. See, children, skylark and thrush are birds. Skylark and thrush fly high in the air, while that is at the same time the birds of bush like sparrows remain near the ground. Thus, according to the poet, all the birds also sing in the spring morning loudly, which adds to the joyful sound of bells. All the birds sing in the spring morning, which adds to the joyful sounds of bells. In simple words, we can say that, children, the chirping of all the birds and the ringing of bell welcome the spring. Okay? The chirping of all the birds and the ringing of bell welcome the spring. In the next line, the poet says that while all these things are going on, their sports are going on the echoing green. That is, while the chirping of birds and the ringing of bells are going on, their sports are going on the echoing green. That is, the echoing shouts of sportive children at the beginning of the day. That is, during the day, field is filled with the noises of the children. They are playing there. They are enjoying there in the beginning of the day. So, children, in the first stanza, the poet draws our attention to a few visual images. That is, it presents the picture of a beautiful countryside which welcomes the spring. Sun shines brightly, the sky looks beautiful, and pleasant sounds of bells come from the nearby church and the chirping of birds. All these give beauty to the spring and welcoming the spring. Second stanza. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Child says that old John with white hair loves away care. Here, old John simply refers to an old man, and white hair depict his final years of life. Laugh away means forgetting the problems of life by being happy and laughing. And care here means the thoughts of being old and fear of death. Thus, the lines mean that John, who is an old man with grey hair, is also in the park and is laughing without caring about his old age and approaching death. Not that children in the previous stanza, the children are too playing, but they don't know about death or old age experience. Hence, they are innocent, while this old man knows about all this, about his death and about his old age experiences, but he ignores away everything by laughing. Okay, so children, in the previous stanza, we have studied that the children are too playing, but they don't know about their death or old age experiences because they are very innocent. Children are innocent like you people. And here the old man knows about all these things, but he ignores everything by laughing. He is sitting under the oak tree along with other old people. The oak tree here not only means a tree in the park, children, but also strength and longevity and shelter for the old man. The oak tree not only means a tree, just a tree in the park, but it means it is a strength and longevity and a shelter for the old man. It is also a symbol of experience like old man. There are other old men as well. All of them laugh at the play of children, and this is the laugh which we find in the first line of this stanza. That is, the old John with white hair does laugh away care. The first lines of this stanza. See, children, here they are actually laughing at the play of children, and they try to ignore their sad experiences or bad experiences. They try to make their life very happy by looking at these enjoyable things, and they are really enjoying and admiring the beauty of nature as well as the things that is happening around their life. Seeing the children playing, they start memorizing about their own youth time. Is it right, children? Yes, because they are old people. When they saw the children playing, they start memorizing about their own youth time. Like that we hear the old people who were sitting under the oak tree, they started memorizing about their own youth time while seeing the children playing. Like the children, they too used to enjoy when they were young on the echoing green. As described earlier, here, echoing green refers to the cycle of life. It refers our life cycle. Okay, children, youth, middle age, old age, that is our life cycle. Earlier, it was the old men who used to enjoy. They were enjoyed very well, and now that they are old and their place is taken by the new children, and this cycle will continue for eternity. That is, in their youth they enjoyed their life very well, but now they are old, so they can't enjoy. So their place is taken by the new children. So children, the second stanza symbolizes the prime of youth. The people happily reminisce, that is, remembering about the peaceful days of their youth and joyfully recall the moments when they were young and energetic. Clear, children? Last stanza. Till the little ones weary, no more can be merry. The sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and spot no more seen on the darkening green. Here, the children get tired and no one can enjoy because it is the time when the sun is about to descend. That is, it is the end of the day, children. Darkness is about to come. All of the children stop playing and go back to home. They, that means brothers and sisters, sit in the laps of their mothers like the bird chicks flock around their mother in the nest. Here the poet compares the brothers and sisters sit in the laps of their mother with the bird that flock around their mother in the nest. Here the poet compares the brothers and sisters with the bird chicks. It is the time for their rest, as it is night now. Hence, on the darkening green, no playing of children is seen. Unlike the other two stanzas, this stanza ends in darkening green. Why, children? Because it is the end of the day, and for the old men, it is the end of their life. Dark green is not cheerful, but dread and scary, that is fearful. Thus, it is the end of one's life. There will be a new day, there will be new children, and those who were playing will get old and sit under the oak tree. And this life cycle will go on, that is, will continue. Children, childhood, youth, and old age. We have to pass through all these stages and have to experience all those things that is surrounded us. So, children, the last stanza suggests the end of the day. Even the children are tired of playing. The picture becomes grave as everything appears weary, that is tired. The old speak of their old age as needing more care and is symbolized as being round the laps of their mothers. It represents more care and love and as ready for rest. The descending sun is symbolic of death, that is the end of the life. Each stanza represents a concrete part in the human cycle of birth, life, and death. Nature provides everything for the children, for the birds, and even for the old men. The green fields, chirping birds, and playing children remind the elders their own childhood. Thus, the season brings joy to all. The old people remember their youth just as these children will someday be reminded of it.
The echoing green. The sun does arise and make happy the skies. The merry bells ring to welcome the spring. The skylark and thrush, the birds of the bush, sing louder around to the bell's cheerful sound, while our sports shall be seen on the echoing green. Old John with white hair does laugh away care, sitting under the oak among the old folk. They laugh at our play, and soon they all say, such were the joys when we all girls and boys in our youth time were seen on the echoing green. Till the little ones weary no more can be merry, the sun does descend, and our sports have an end. Round the laps of their mothers, many sisters and brothers, like birds in their nest, are ready for rest, and sport no more seen on the darkening green.